What's up, guys? Justin Brock here and my friend here, Steven Martinez.
Hello.
We are the Insurance Gurus podcast crew, and today we wanted to review a platform that we are using more and more called Thinks.io. In the description, we will have a link. It is an affiliate link. We do get a commission for talking about this, but we don't really do a lot of affiliate commissions. In this one, we're specifically putting down there because, hey, if we can get paid recommending something that we actually use, that's a win-win-win. So Steven was showing me some kick-ass stuff that we're doing here in Thinks.io and some of the new revelations that are coming. Tell us about it, Steven.
So Thinks.io, it started out as like a handwritten postcard service, right? So all they were sending out was postcards in the very beginning, but it's a very robust software. It's very inexpensive for what it's doing. I think you can justify the cost. It's $50 a month. And then for every postcard you send out, they charge you postage, 55 cents. So they do have a free option. You can sign up for free and pay $1 per card that goes out. But if you're sending more than 50 cards a month, then you probably want to go ahead and just sign up for the monthly membership. But it'll let you send postcards. It'll let you send handwritten letters. It'll let you send gift cards is the newest thing that we've got it doing for us. And so we're going to show you some of that today. We've been using this service for a while to use again, the birthday cards that are going out. As soon as we write a new client a policy, a thank you card is auto-generated. It gets to the client in probably 5 days. So right after we write a policy, they get a thank you card, then we have the agents do a follow-up call. That creates a few more touches in there, and I think that just helps with client retention. And then if they're T65, when they turn 65 again, they'll get another happy birthday card. So you send them a thank you card when you wrote the policy. You've talked to them again. So again, just creating some more of that. But I want to show you guys exactly what this service is doing for us because it's a very neat tool. And so what we're looking at here is our dashboard, just our total January cost so far. But here's an example of one of the birthday cards that are going out. So if you get in here, you can actually view a preview of the render. And so we have ours looking very handwritten. And honestly, like when you get the card, because I've sent myself several tests, I can't really tell that it's handwritten, and I know how it was generated. So to think that our beneficiaries are going to know, they're never going to know the difference. So if you're that person writing handwritten postcards, you can save yourself a little bit of time. It'll cost you $1 or 50 cents. If
you actually are saying like somebody's going to look at it and be like, oh my gosh, it's not handwritten. First of all, they're not going to be that mad that it's not handwritten.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's not very many people that actually do that, and it's just,
no, I'm probably over analytical of it myself.
Yeah, and there's just we have some people that handwrite them, but when you get to having an impressive amount of clients, one thing we really preach against is setting yourself up for an impossible standard once you reach a point of having enough clients to make this all worth it, this endeavor worth it. So another thing though, like the gift card concept that's coming out with them is really cool because you can send a gift card with a QR code, and you don't get charged for the gift card unless they actually download it and activate it. So you can send one and say, hey, I'm sending you a $10 gift card for a referral, but if they never go and actually download and use it, you don't get charged for it. So you can effectively reward people with a $10 gift card, but occasionally if they just never take the time to use it, which we all know, I think hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars worth of gift cards a year do go unused, then you're not having to pay for something that's not actually getting to your client's pocket anyway. So I think it's a pretty cool feature, but as you can see in the screen recording, you can build out the messages on here. You can map that data.
This is one of the newest features. They just rolled this out over the last month, and we've jumped right on board with using it. We can customize this gift card. As Justin was mentioning, you're not being charged for it unless it's actually redeemed. And by redeemed, I mean they scan this code to get to that landing page. Then it's considered redeemed, whether they actually use it or not. But you're only getting it to the people that take action when they get this postcard. So, but you can see I can customize that. I can change the fonts. I have all these options up here where I can play around with it. I can change the color of the.
You can write in Japanese.
Write in Japanese. I could write it in red ink, blue ink.
And then in the gift cards too, there's many options, not just Amazon.
So Amazon's the default, but there's Starbucks, Applebee's, Burger King, a whole list of them here that you can use.
Nice.
Some pretty popular ones
Yeah,
Walmart,
it's pretty cool.
Target.
Like Walmart in the Southeast would be a pretty popular, concept for our senior population.
And then I would just designate how much I want to give them. So, $10 gift cards, the lowest that you can do. And I can tell you, Thinks.io is not making any money off these gift cards. They're just passing on the price to you. Their idea is they're going to charge you $1 to send the card, and that's where they're making money. So there's no real upsell in here. We're not making any money off of it, but it's a great service for you to automate some of this if you're that person that's doing it all.
If you're paying $50 a month, how much does it cost to send that card?
It's like $1.59 or $1.79, something like that.
Okay. So those cards cost a little bit more than just the regular standard.
It does, yeah. It's a gift card, and they're printing out this whole the whole postcard dedicated to that gift card. But you can have the redemption contingent upon them watching a video. So if I wanted to make them watch a YouTube video before they actually got the card, so I sent them a card, I can make them watch the video. When they scan that code, it's going to open a YouTube player, and there's going to be no other options. You can't fast forward, you can't rewind. They have to finish the video. At the end of the video, it'll forward them to their gift card code so they can redeem it at the retailer.
My goodness.
So again, there's some contingency there. Or if I wanted to make them fill out a form, maybe I wanted them to schedule an appointment before I gave them the gift card, I can make them fill out a Calendly link. I can make them fill out a type form. So I can capture information and not just give away that. Yeah. And so it's a really interesting tool because you can get really creative with it. I mean, like we deal with the insurance market. So look, the idea behind us is we're going to generate more referrals from it. We're going to send this to them, and ask for more referrals. And as soon as they fill out that form, then they'll be given a $10 gift card, right? So we're going to generate more and more, but I can also have them go to a website. If I wanted them to visit a website before I gave them the card, I can designate that right here in the go to a website before redemption. Again, it's optional. You don't have to do that, but it is something to give you a little bit more power rather than sending somebody a gift card and it just, getting redeemed and then they didn't actually take any action that benefited you.
Yeah. You're telling me like if we had, I was just thinking like we send Christmas gifts to some of our partners around, we could send them a $200 Amazon gift card, put a video on there that's personal to them, make them watch the video, and it's us telling them why we're thankful for them or something.
Exactly. So really you'll probably get one of them if you're a partner this year.
Yeah, $200 gift card. Move all your contracts.
But yeah, I mean,
$200.
That's the thing about this. There's so many ways that you can be creative, especially if you're into the marketing side of it and you really like getting into that, which I know a lot of agents don't, but it's something that's a very important part of your business. And increasing the amount of referrals that you get can help your business explode tremendously. Yeah. And so if I'm telling them, hey, give me 3 referrals and you'll have a $10 gift card, as soon as you fill out this form, well, the form's going to require 3 names to be given and a phone number, and then I'll give them a $10 gift card.
The way I understand it too, there's like a tremendous amount of tracking in this as well.
Oh God, yeah. Their dashboard's very robust. Even so with the postcards there, it's telling you what day the postcard was sent out, telling you what day it actually got delivered. Right now, the status has just been printed because then we're somewhere that were generated yesterday.
And so some people would ask, how are you generating them? We have a Zap going from our CRM that automatically tells them. So once an agent puts, a client in there and certain data that we deem relevant before it generates the postcard, there's a timeline where that generates a Zap, and then it generates these thank you and birthday cards. So.
And that's another key feature of Thinks.io is its ability to integrate into Zapier. Mm-hmm. And if you can get it into Zapier, of course, you can connect with thousands of other apps. And like Justin just mentioned, our CRM is triggering all of this. I very rarely log into the Thinks.io system unless I'm going to tweak something, set something up, maybe change some images, wording, or anything like that. But it's pretty much set it up and let it go. Once you make that connection into Zapier, you're going to transfer that data back and forth, and you'll be able to do lots of cool things with it. And so no matter what your CRM is, you would be able to pass that information over to here, whether you're using Go High Level, Agency Block. You can do it with both of them platforms, and then again, really any platform.
Yep. Well, this thing is awesome. We're excited.
There's one other thing I wanted to talk about because there's we talked about the postcards it's generating. We talked about the gift cards. But it's also got a really unique feature of building mailing list out for you. And it's capable of creating a mailing list based off of your website. And so I just started playing around with this, but I just wanted to mention it because it could be powerful. So if I create a mailing list here, of course I could upload a CSV into it, but I can also create this mailing list in here with nobody on it. And then it gives me a code to put on my website. I put that code on my website. What that code's going to do is track all of your website traffic. And when it's using the cookie data and all that fun stuff that nobody likes to really get into, but you always accept or deny, right? So if they accept it, they're allowing you to look up their data. Thinks.io is going to charge you 20 cents to look up their address, their phone number, and everything about them, and then it'll put them into a mailing list and actually build a physical mailing list that you can direct mail to. And you can set up triggers that say anytime there's a new person added to the list, send them a postcard. So I can start sending postcards to people that are visiting my website without them ever taking any action. I can just generate that postcard to go out. A week later, they get a postcard. Maybe they landed on my website and they didn't take any action.
And you could make the list specific to an individual page. So if you had a page on your website that was ranking very well for Medigap rate increases, then we could send one, hey, you recently visited our page about Medigap rate increases. We hope that the data or the information there was helpful. If you are experiencing high rate increases or are worried that that may happen to you if you don't have the right information, please give one of our people a call or read this article, and then you're redirecting them back to your
information. Yeah, that's a unique code, and it's only tracking that specific page you put it on. So, yeah, if there's another landing page that you want to do the same thing with and you're running a Facebook ad to the landing page and then the landing page has a form, now you can go and say everybody that didn't fill out the form but landed on the page.
It's pretty scary stuff. Hey, you guys better use this quickly because if Cambridge Analytica's told us anything, Congress is going to shut them down soon. So it's really, really cool stuff, and we're excited to use it. We're excited to use it more and more in 2022. It's a big part of some of our new plans. Please use the affiliate code in our description if you want to try this thing out. You can get a free trial, I believe, or
it's a 7-day free trial.
7-day.
So you can get in there and play around with it before they actually charge you.
And then, if you were going to start in the first 7 days, you'd have to at least go in and pay for the postage.
Right.
But this is a really, really cool tool. So I'd really like you guys to use our affiliate link if you want to get set up. And, we do get a small commission on that. And then when you're set up, you could do the same thing to share with some of your colleagues or friends. So thank you guys for watching. We hope that this has been helpful.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for watching the video. Head over to MedicareCon.com to get your MedicareCon ticket right now. And before you leave, make sure you check out one of these videos.